dito, yung Leomord definitely gonna be snatched by Bren. Hindi nila pwedeng bigyan. This also means that SGD Omega will have access to the Thamos. I think this is good kasi parang ano rin siya, deny pick against Bren as well as a good pick for their side. Good combination din naman yung Cho as well as the Thamos just because of the fact na pwede siyang i-hold nung Thamos.
Can you share more about Guinevere kung ano ang pwedeng gawing strategy ng SGD?
It's all about initiation, for sure. Kasi the thing with Gwen is meron siya mga instant knockups kapag in the right conditions. Magamit niya yung ultimate niya para mapag-knockup. And actually, surprised to see that Minotaur was banned out by Bren themselves. But I think that in combination with the Gwen, kahanap pa sila na isa pang stun to actually start the fight. Lockdown. Yeah. Para pag nahuli nila yung Lunox dito and Thamos, hindi sila makapag-ulti and they can chain yung kanilang crowd control dahil sa Gwen. Tapos damage of course from the Leomord. So ito yung chain of events.
Magandang combination.
Yeah, that should happen, should come out from Bren this time para syempre makontrol nila dito yung members ng SG.
Pero why do you think they banned out the Minotaur when they can get it
I guess kasi
themselves?
first pick yung red dito.
Pwedeng ma-deny sa
pwede
nila.
agad ma-deny. And nakakatakot yun if they will face up against it. So now, SGD gonna think about whether or not they're gonna get Akai. They actually picked out the Beleric. Okay, interesting. Dito, na choice para sa SGD. They might, I guess, ubusan nila ng tax
meron
dito.
Na silang burst and damage as well. So, magsa-safe play pa sila. They will go for the defensive hero, which is the Beleric. So, let's see kung anong pipili ng Bren dito. Kagura.
Yeah, Kag is great lap. Not the best, pero maganda naman. At least. Laban sa Beleric, of course, the Thamos. And like we did say, Kufa can be picked up by Bren. Available ngayon sa meta. Very, very strong, very long initiation from the Kufra dahil sa kanyang talon. Now, okay, SGD Omega, I really like how they draft. Ito lang kung hindi natin isipin yung lineup ng kalaban, I think SGD drafted this well in terms of the order of picks. Nilast pick nila dito yung kanilang carry na hindi na mako-contest ngayon. Mahirap i-contest kasi yung Beleric already was picked up by their team themselves. Question is, can the carry actually go up against something like the Gwen and the Kufra combination coming out from Bren? Kasi yung Gwen tsaka Kufra, from very long distance, kaya tumalon. So, pwede siyang from a very long initiation from the Kufra, tapos very long initiation din mula doon sa ating Guinevere, ating Gwen.
Yeah.
Nakakatakot to for the carry of SGD. So, I think, madam, kung ang napaka-importante na role dito ay yung Beleric tsaka yung Cho kung paano nila po protektahan yung carry during sa game.
So basically speaking, sila yung kayang-kayang tumapat dun sa carry lineup ng SGD Omega.
Yes. So, correct.
Pero sabi nga natin kanina, still depends on the rotation sa early game. But eto na, let's get into the draft. Bren Esports on the blue side, Ribo para sa Grak Coco for the Leomord UG as the Kagura, Haze on the Cupra and Pain for the Guinevere.
Sa kabila naman, you have SGD na uunahan yata sila dito. Carl TZ. Wow, gusto ko yung bagong pangalan dito. Carl TZ. Anyway, introduce natin dito sa right side, sa red side I mean, si Lex. Ang ating Beleric, you have Heath on the Cho. Dale Dalus. Ang ating carry ngayon, si Carl TZ, ang ating Lunox, at si Levi, or Levi, ang ating Thamos.
Yep, tingnan natin dito. Pero kung makita nyo dito sa map, very aggressive ang ginagawa ng Bren Esports, taking out the jungle ng SGD Omega. Tsaka talagang nagmi-minion block sila.
Tamang rotations dito mula sa Bren Esports. Very early maneuver, of course. Disallowing any contention dun sa crab dito sa may top lane. Pero SGD Omega will try to return the favor naman dito as they immediately take down itong ating crab. Especially giving it to Carl TZ, ang ating Lunox.
Maganda yung early start for both of the teams dito. Talagang hindi pa sila naghahanap ng gulo for now. So they will go for a safer place. Pero Lunox on the mid lane. Mukhang may ikutan ata siya dito. She has to be very careful. Eto na, mukhang magkakagirian sila dito sa mid lane, but Bren will still go back.
I think that there's not much commitment para sa pares teams, particularly SGD Omega. It looks like Heath, ating show, medyo pumaporma dito. Wanna look for an initiation. Unfortunately, will not get it. I think that they're just looking at the area. Kasi I think for SGD Omega, hindi sila talaga mag-commit pa on full-blown team fights. Ito, grabe.
Oh no, that
Pakita mo naman.
initiation, napakaganda mga kaibigan. Pero, naku.
I think Joe will just have his teammate. Buti na lang,
Nasa gap
prepared si
kahit
Galtizi.
paano. Nice response from SGD Omega. Pero they will spot out Levi dito, running out for his life. Ito na ang dalawa. Mukhang magkakaroon sila ng clash dito sa may turtle.
Bouncing ball activated by the Kufra, pero hindi mag-connecta dito. Gwen catches the Kag. Actually, that's the choke, catching
Wala
the Kag.
pang
Pero
namamatay,
yun na
Kuya
nga.
Wolf, ah.
Si Gwen dito nakaulit sa may bandang likuran. Lunox gonna go down. That's
Yep.
1-for-1 trade-off.
1-for-1 trade.
Levi trying to fight. Very, very tanky.
Actually, medyo konti yung damage na nagagaling sa both of the teams natin. No?
Yeah.
Since early pa lang naman at mukhang hindi nila itutuloy yung turtle.
I think that for both teams, sobrang importante ng mga heroes na namatay sa kanila. That's why, especially for SGD Omega, they need the Lunox fight under the turtle. So, mukhang hindi pa mag-commit ang SGD Omega. But Bren Esports already running towards the turtle this time.
Of course. Tingnan natin if SGD Omega will go for the contest on this one. Levi on the back lines. Tingnan natin, pumupwesto na dito ang SGD Omega. Oh my goodness.
Ang tagal nilang
Ang
punin.
tagal nga eh.
Masyado
So,
matagal. It
this
comes-
gives SGD Omega the more time
But Lex.
para kumontext dito. Lex.
Naku po.
Oh my
Nakapagunti.
goodness.
Buti na lang. Pero patay pa rin siya
Patay
dito.
pa rin.
They might be even wiped out dito as two members
Make
go
it three.
down.
Make it
that
four.
3-4-3
Naku po.
pa rin. Pero wala na. This is a 4-4-4 actually.
Ang daming casualty na nangyari dito pero Kari, tamang trabaho lang.
Okay.
Well, ito naman din kasi yung kailangan niya yung space on the early game.
So I guess that Carl TZ, the fact na hindi siya agad na jump, hindi siya yung unang namatay, perfect for SGD Omega. At least to salvage that fight. I thought for sure that Bren will win it, pero if you think about it, after ng mga initiations ng Bren Esports, nauubusan din sila ng firepower eventually. So yun lang din yung nawawala sa kanila. But for SGD Omega, kapag na-jump sila ng Bren Esports and if they hold, they can actually win the succeeding fight. Para naman sa Bren Esports, they have to win immediately. So otherwise, they could be easily, the fight could be turned around easily by SGD Omega.
Lalo na pag 5v5 clash, no? Talagang makikita mo yung advantage ng draft nila eh.
Yeah. Maganda kasi talaga maganda naman yung jump ng Bren Esports. Yung initiation nila laban sa SGD Omega, really good. May Gwen, meron silang Gwen, meron silang Kufra. But if they don't win that fight immediately, ang dali nilang ma-counter dito ng SGD.
Pero eto nga, speaking of Cupra, mukhang napapaligiran siya dito pero nagtatago pala siya. Pero tingnan natin, they might go for the push dito. Coco on the sidelines, tingnan natin if Bren Esports will react on this one.
Nice jump.
Napakagandang jump initiation from Bren Esports pero no follow-up. Masyadong tanky ang parehong team natin.
Yeah, that was really well played mula sa Bren Esports sana. But I think yung fact na inuna nila is Lunox gave them the disadvantage. Kasi the thing is, they jumped on the Lunox na nag-ulti lang agad. Of course, syempre pag ulti ka, you have this invulnerability, quote-unquote, mula dun sa ultimate ng Lunox. But I think that the right idea naman coming out from Bren to actually jump on a
Pero
core
kasi,
hero.
kailangan din nila ng mabilis na follow-up or else talagang mapupunta sa wala.
Yeah. They have to initiate properly. I have nothing against the decision mula sa Bren. Tama lang na yun yung talunan nila. Tama lang na punta nila yung Lunox agad. Tama lang na yun yung gusto nilang eliminate. However, they have to layer the stats.
Medyo nakulangan lang ng oras.
Kasi pag natalunan mo na siya, using your Kufra, the Gwen should be there to follow up. Kasi for sure, nakahanda lagi yung ultimate na brilliance ni Lunox para pag natalunan siya, invulnerable tapos back siya while also dealing the damage. And then syempre, sobrang easy na turnarounds kasi meron ng Cho na pwede tumulong sa nila. One thing that I really have to we have to look now laban sa SGD Omega is yung carry.
Carry nga.
Na
Medyo
uncontested.
nabibigyan siya ng space. Yung nga, uncontested nga. So, ito yung maganda na nangyayari for SGD. Well, they don't have the early game.
Yeah.
No, yung rotation na ginagawa ng Bren Esports. Pero yung ginagawa nilang space for the carry kasi late game, Insurance Hero, they will secure it.
Yeah, this is really reminiscent of the previous playstyles for SGD Omega back when they were playing as a Finesse Solid in the previous season. Na malaki yung priority nila into pushing the game to actually late game and then outplay their opponents. SGD Omega is not known as those early game teams na tumatapos ng laban before the 15-minute mark. They're actually known to be that resilient kind of team na marunong mag-transition into the late game, and we're seeing it right now on how they are securing the late game for the carry, which is really good.
And the thing with Bren Esports, no, kaya nilang mag-early game, kaya nilang ma-secure yung early and mid game, pero kung hindi nila nakukontest si carry, parang wala din.
Yeah. I think they also have to shift their focus on the carry this time kasi doesn't matter how many times you try to jump the Lunox, Carl TZ is always prepared sa kanyang paggamit ng kanyang ultimate to get out of the
Yes, and we're actually
situation.
back on our game, mga kaibigan. So, ano ba nangyari dun? Nag-initiate sila doon sa Lunox, pero medyo nakulangan ng oras, hindi agad nakapag-follow up yung Bren Esports, and actually, mabubuhay yung Lunox. So,
Yeah, Lunox with 2 deaths and was able to survive that particular fight. While si Coco naman dito, the Leomord, having so much farm dead for Bren Esports. Yun nga lang, 1-for-1 yung trade-off ng turret. But the turtle was, the first turtle was secured by Bren. But it seems like SGD will try to contest this second turtle. Kaya ba nila mabot? Hindi.
Oh, no. Pero Bren Esports will secure this one at a really nice move. Denying that turtle buff from SGD Omega. Tingnan natin dito. Heath will be very aggressive dito. They will spot out Coco, pero tingnan natin. Napakalikot.
Napakalikot nga naman. Coco already with a sprint. But, Heath not gonna catch up. Saktong-sakto. Dahil meron nga namang Phantom Steed. Kabisado naman ni Kuya Coco. Paano mag-space out away na dito sa ating show. Naghabol pa rin. Ayun na nga, sinipa na. Wave the Dragon committed. Income sa carry. Pero ang kunat.
Oh my goodness. Kulang nga. Ito na ang response from SGT Omega. That burst damage from the Lunox. Gonna be taking down Coco. Napakagandang counter initiation. So, ayun lang yung pwede nilang gawin, no? Once na meron silang i-pick off or may nirotatean yung Bren, ang bilis ng respawn na ginagawa ng SGT Omega.
Exactly. No, it seems to me that Bren Esports wanna go for a kill dito sa may gitna, pero sobrang kunat ng dalawang heroes dito. This is Joe, this is the Benedict. So much damage absorption mula sa SGD Omega. So I think that eventually Bren Esports will look into getting something like Endless Battle or any source of true damage para mabakbak nila yung mga members sa SGD.
Hindi natatakot yung carry na mag-isa.
Well, technically speaking, meron naman siya tulong ng show. Tapos nakikita naman niya yung mga heroes ng Bren Esports sa ibang names. But yeah, carry. And then, after 7 minutes of farming,
kaya na niya mag-isa. Look at his level 10. So, napakataas. 8 minutes, almost 8 minutes, level 10. So, kung makikita mo yung levels ng kabilang team, level 9 pa rin eh. I think, pa 11 na nga ata tong carry eh.
Yeah. Carry is...
sobrang space ang nabibigay nila dito, and I think this will gonna pay off.
Definitely.
Pagdating ng late game.
Carry, it's a very scary hero kapag nakaabot na siya ng higher levels. Like right now, 8 minutes pa lang, level 11 na yung carry mo. You will have the Phantom Step at high levels, which also means na mas pakabol na siya, mas makate. And you also have a level 2 ultimate. Napakasakit ng kanyang kanyang damage dito. But
actually,
now,
they will follow the carry dito. Tingnan natin, Daedalus running out for his life, pero medyo na-burst down siya dito. And ayun na.
Sprint versus sprint, of course, you will not outspeed the Leomord. And unfortunately for SGD Omega, they'll lose their carry for the first time this game.
Yep. Pero at least, diba, kahit pa paano, nabibigyan siya ng space na kailangan niya. So, pagdating ng late game, they can go for 4v1 strategy. Poprotektahan lang nila dito si carry. At meron din silang Lunox for additional damage for the team.
Jump mula kay Gwen, pero hindi enough para makapag-depensa. Hindi na makuha sila isang kill.
Walang follow-up. Yun na nga yung sinasabi natin. Once na nag-initiate yung isa sa kanila, kailangan andun agad.
Yeah. And Actually, si Cho ay mapipitas ng Bren Esports from another side of the map. While onto the middle, mukhang merong konting push mula sa Bren Esports. A little bit of defense din mula sa SGD. Actually, mukhang may full-blown crash na kaya dito. And Beleric goes down. 4 members of Bren Esports taking down the tank of SGD Omega.
Actually, hindi ganun kataasan yung lamang ng Bren Esports dito. Pero kung hindi nila ma-maintain yung ganito na space, SGD can lose this game.
So many pick-offs mula sa Bren. Nakatatlo agad sila in just a matter of 2 minutes, I guess. Or 2 to 3 minutes. At pa-farm lang ng farm dito ang members ng Bren. Pero like you mentioned, hindi ganun kataas.
Hindi ganun kataas eh. Pero, well, hindi pa rin natin kasi nakikita yung 5 versus 5 na clash. Nakasama nila yung carry. So, paisa-isa pa lang silang nag-pick off for now. Pero kung mangyari man na sumama na si carry tapos talo pa rin sila, mahirap. Tingnan natin dito sa top lane. The Brock will spot out the carry. There's UG for the follow-up. The Kagura. Makakatakas pa siya dito with the sprint. At ito na ang follow-up from SGD Omega.
Actually, Dale Daluz will just recall back. Nahuli na dito si Heath. Follow-up from the momentum. At inatry nila Phantom Seeker namin nila Beleric with the ultimate. Para medyo kumulat sila ng konti. Lex Eterna. Will he fall? Being chased down by Coco. Nice knock mula kay Heath. Pero mukhang yatap pa rin siya dito. Wala na yata siyang takas. Eventually will fall. Pero nandito na yung bida.
Yung carry, mga kaibigan.
Nako po,
he
yatap
will
na.
get another kill dito.
Kill number 1. That's the second.
So 2 versus 1 trade-off.
Nako po, medyo tagilid para sa Bren Esports. They are being outmaneuvered around the map. SGD Omega, 2 kill. At rekta naman dito sa Lord, ang SGD Omega. Will take the Lord.
They will take the Lord uncontested dito since 2 pa ang patay from Bren Esports. Ayun na nga, so nice move from SGD Omega. Pwede silang makabawi kahit paano.
I think for SGD Omega, nakuha na nila dito yung kanilang sweet spot, the critical mass that they need. Alam mo yun, what does it mean to have this critical mass? Ito na yung time na alam mong kaya nang sumama. Battle ready na.
Battle ready na si Kari.
Si Kari. And of course, yung other members nila dito. We don't entirely know the items for both teams. But I could assume na may endless battle na dito si Dale Daluz na medyo matagal na rin. You have the Athena shield coming out from your Cho. Na, as a tank Cho, maganda to initiate fights kasi sobrang daming damage mo rin matatank eh. You have the immortality as well from Heath.
So, ayun na nga, sinasabi natin, battle ready na si Kari dito. Still depends pa rin kung paano nila initiate, kung paano nila gagawin yung strategy nila. Kasi kapag hindi pa rin nila na-maintain, ayun na nga, so mukhang magiging contradicting talaga yung sinasabi natin based dun sa performance din ng team. Kung paano nila i-execute yung draft nila dito.
Yeah. Aside from that, SGD Omega are looking at the macro scale of things. Hindi nila po pwersahin yung Lord na mag-push kasama yung Lord. Pinush na nila yung ibang lanes. They use the Lord to actually show the minion waves para makakuha sila ng mas maraming torrent. Kasi if sinama nila yung Lord dun sa may bottom, mas lugi pa sila in terms of trade-off. Kasi at least this time, nakakuha sila ng 2 tier 2 turrets, even 3.
Kasi nag-commit sila dun sa kung nasan yung Lord eh.
Kasi yun nga, hindi sila sa labas. Now, Rebo wants to defend, but they can't. Dahil nakakuha pa dito ng pangatlong torre si D Omega out of their Lord take. So lahat na ng outer turrets ng Bren ay napatumba na.
So medyo malalockdown sila sa base nila dito. Pero kapag nanalo sila sa next clashes natin, kaya pa. So 2K gold din for SGD Omega. So mahirap lang dito kung paano sila makakapag-high ground since medyo malakas din yung yung defense ng Bren Esports.
I really like the discipline mo na kay Dale Daluz dito. Hindi siya nagpapakita dun sa mga tangke ng Bren Esports. Kung sakaling magpakita man siya sa mapa by showing dun sa may minion waves, SGD Omega are making it sure na meron nakabantay na mga pamprotekta. Like for example, yung Cho. Gwen actually misses the jump onto Heath.
Oh no, this is not looking good. So hindi na nila pwedeng ipilit ko. Pero si Hayes, makakahuli siya ng 3 dito. Nice combination from Bren Esports. Taking down 1.
Yung carry, nahuli nila doon at immortality.
Wala na silang damage dealer dito pero Coco will go for the chase. Hit, running out for his life pero napakabilis dito ng Leomord natin. This might be a kill for Bren Esports again. So 2 man down.
grabe, I think medyo nabeke tayo ng initiation mula dun sa Bren Esports. Hindi pala talaga yung Gwen yung main initiator. Si Hayes pa rin pala.
Si Hayes.
And I really like how
Kufra.
how Hayes abuses yung range ng Kufra. Kasi thing with Kufra is sobrang layo no kanyang stun range. Tapos AoE pa yun.
Yun nga eh.
At hindi ka makikita ng kalaban mo. Your opponents will not see you coming. And Hayes played that perfectly well to their advantage.
So
Nahuli yung
mahihirapan
carry.
yung SGD na magpunta sa backline sila where Kufra is.
Exactly. Nakakuha pa sila ng tier 2 turret. Dito sa may gitna. And Heat will be responding in a matter of 6 kaso yung Gwen napasama.
Oh my goodness. Napasama nga. Tingnan natin dito. Tatlong mahuhuli nila. They will go for the chase. Rebo, Hayes, and UG, medyo delikado sila. But there's the Leomord on the sideline.
Kaso masasaktan siya sa carry dito. Benedict with the ultimate
Yikes!
already. At yun, wala siya napatay.
Medyo
This
asim,
is
asim.
really bad para sa Bren Esports. Maling initiation mula dun sa Gwen na napunish ng SGD Omega. Quickly followed up by Coco
Lord,
jumping in
and,
against 5 members of
seconds.
SGD Omega.
Eto na, Lord is now up. This will be the next objective for SGD Omega. Now, once makuha nila to, kayang-kaya na nilang mag-high ground push. At this might go uncontested since dalawa pa rin ang patay from Bren Esports. Pero ito na, mukhang lalaban pa ata sila dito. Pero mabilis atang makuha ng SGD Omega itong Lord. Let's see, Rebo on the sideline. Pipigilan na ata nila to.
Hindi na kaya.
Yeah.
Nakuha na yung Lord dito. That's the second Lord. Level 2 Lord. Secured by SGD Omega. Tapos back to their natural playstyle ang SGD Omega.
Playstyle.
Tamang farm lang. Kanina pa sila nag-farm dito. And they're pretty content about this. Kasi bibigyan nila ng farm yung Thamus. I think pretty much locked na yung carry natin. 16 minutes in. And then Thamus na yung next. Tapos with the Lunox. And when the Immortalities come in, well, meron na si Heath. Pero syempre magkukuldown pa yan. Pag dumating na yung mga immortality dito ng SGD Omega, problema na yung Bren Esports. Paano ko nasabi yun? Kasi Bren, sobrang dependent nila sa mga jumps. And in fairness, ang ganda naman ng mga jumps. However, kapag hindi nila napatay agad yung mga members na yon, hindi pa sila mananalo sa succeeding fights. And because of the presence of immortality, lalo na sila ng mga problema dito.
Yep. At kadalasan pa medyo nagmi-miss yung jumps ng Bren Esports. So, medyo nasasayang ng konti. So, they will wait for another time na pwede ulit silang mag-initiate. So, let's see. SGD Omega will push out all 3 lanes.
Gamit syempre Levi dito sa may bottom. Sa Mantala, 3 members dito sa gitna. Papunta dun sa baba. Tapos yung Lord nandun lang
Ito
sa
na,
top.
item show.
Yan, nakikita nyo.
Kita nyo naman, item check.
Yeah, so tatlo na yung immortality from SGD Omega.
SGD.
This is already a big problem for Bren Esports.
Haharangan ngayon ng Bren Esports. Pero yung side turrets nila, naku, binabanata na nung Lord. Yikes.
Syempre, yung Heat.
Ito yung
nagpupok
maganda
sa top.
kasi all 3 lanes na pupush out nila. So, pwede lang nilang batain ng konti yung Bren dito.
Yeah. But I really like how Bren is really an experienced team. Alam nila kung paano mag-defend sa basic rule of defending your base. Clear out the minion waves. Wag lang kayong pakialam masyado sa hero. Wag kayong magbabapitas. Yun lang yun. Pero the thing is, always look to clear the minion waves. That's the, sabihin na natin, defending 101 sa MN. Mas important sa defense, sa high ground defense, or any kind of turret defense, mas importante yung patayin yung minions.
Yung minion, kasi hindi rin basta-basta yung damage na binibigay ng minions eh. No? Kapag napabayaan mo lang sila ng konti, kaya nilang makakuha ng isang turret.
And more importantly, yung kanilang tankiness, ibig sabihin yung kung gaano karaming attacks yung nasa-soak ng mga minion waves, talagang mapapatuma yung turret kasi yun yung ifo-focus niya. And now all lanes are still being pushed by SGD Omega.
Ayun na nga eh. Pero as you can see, medyo nahihirapang mag-high ground push yung SGD Omega. They might as well wait for the level 3 Lord.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think so. Well, di nagpapadala yung SGD Omega. While yung Bren, sila yung gustong matapos agad yung laban. But already at this late game scenario na nakita natin, lumalamang talaga yung composition na merong marksman.
Yep.
Sobrang layo ng lamang nila dito.
Kasi meron silang reliable damage. So,
Exactly.
what they can do is talagang protektahan nila yung carry.
And very easily SGD Omega are defending their carry. Lagi may bantay. Kumbaga, lagi may bodyguard kung saan mapupunta yung carry. Tamang
Pero at least, no, talaga nakakapag-defend pa rin yung Bren Esports kahit na medyo lockdown sila sa loob ng base nila. At nakakalabas pa rin sila kahit paano, ah.
Kaya kasi Bren Esports ay isang team na alam kung paano mag-depensa talaga. I mean, sobrang evident sa game natin ngayon. Alam na alam nila kung paano pigilan ang push ng kalaban.
Yep. Eto na. Nagkakagirian na sila dito. But the ultimate will be used.
By the Beleric. Tapos SGD Omega instant back lang. The moment they knew. Kaso ito, mga habulin yata. Ang gandang hata kay Levi.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, nice grab block. Hinahabol pa rin dito.
The
Tapos,
block. Pero makakatakbo pa
gandang
ata
talon.
dito ang SGD. So, they can go for a safer play. Pero Heat mukhang naiipit siya dito. Bren Esports will just choose to disengage on this one. Medyo na mistakes were made.
actually si Payne napa-flicker doon para lang makalayo. I guess for Bren Esports, at least they survived that storm. For SGD Omega, kailangan nila din makakuha ng pitas dito before they start the Lord.
Yeah. Ito na nga yung sinasabi natin, but I think Bren Esports, kaya nilang i-contest to kahit papano. But look at the Tabos on the top lane. Talaga nagpupush siya ng lane. So this might be a 4v4 clash anytime soon. Pero mukhang takot sila parehas mag-lord no?
Yeah, it's
one wrong initiation, they might cost the game.
Actually, now I wanna go
Si
for
Payne.
Payne. Saktan!
Oh my goodness, saktan!
Tikan pa. Buti na lang meron siyang Winter Truncheon. Survive. Also has got the immortality. Definitely safe. At now, nice grab block ulit. Mukhang magkaroon yata dito sa gitna. Nako, nahuli. May nahuli dito, that's Payne. With the immortality pa rin. With the dragon. At yun, patay for the first
one more
time.
hit na nga lang. Pat hindi pa mamamatay, makakaligtas pa
Di
ata
pa.
dito si Payne. Ligtas nga, hindi siya
Buhay.
mamamatay dito, pero babalik pa ata siya.
Nako po,
Kuya
bakit ka
Wolf.
pa lumaban?
Hindi, meron siyang immortality dito, pero
Yun na
patay
yung
pa rin yung
carry.
Guinevere natin. Debo, low on health, pero walang pumapansin sa kanya.
So much damage coming out from the carry.
Bren Esports, 2-man down.
Sobrang bilis nila mapatumbay Toro dito.
Yes.
For sure, nakita
Pwede
naman.
ba nila rekta
Kung
ito?
kung gaano kalakas, kung gaano ka gumuguhit dito yung damage si Carry. The Beleric with the ultimate. At ito na labas sila. Nahuli pa na control si Ribo. Kailangan niyang mag-back. Gandang hatang mula dito kay
Mortality will
Coco.
be popped.
But not enough.
Wala
SGD
din silang
Omega.
minions.
Yes, they will hold for a while.
Pero yung side lanes nila, medyo naka-push out ng konti. So, napabayaan nila because of that flash. The Bren Esports, they can defend their base for a while.
Yeah, fortunately para sa SGD Omega, I mean for Bren, naka-push out yung kanilang dalawang side lanes. Kaya hindi totally nakatulak yung SGD Omega. But it's still an inhibitor down sa mid.
Yep.
22
Ikaw
minutes.
ba, sa tingin mo, ano yung win condition ng Bren Esports dito?
Good jumps.
Good jumps lang.
Yun talaga. Kasi kaso, ang laking problema na nung immortality ngayon. Kasi,
Oo.
ang ganda talaga ng simula, ang ganda ng way ng initiation ng Bren Esports. And if they catch SGD Omega off guard, they can win fights for sure. Unfortunately, yung itemization ng SGD Omega
On point.
Immortality rushed by their players meant that the jumps from Bren Esports will be super ineffective. Ayun, nakikita nyo ngayon ang
Actually,
mga
ito na,
items.
Lord. Ito na ang next objective for both of the teams. Sisimula na ng SGD Omega, pero Bren Esports nandito na
Nahuli
sila sa
yata
may
si Kari.
gilid. Nahuli nga ata si Kari. They need to help this one. Ito yung kanilang
Immortality.
priority hero dito.
Mortality pop, Beleric nag-ulti na rin dito. Dale Dalus,
Nagkahiwalay.
naka pa dito ni Payne. Pero buhay na buhay pa rin dahil sa tulong ng Beleric. Actually, that is
Hiwalay
haze.
yung clash dito.
Masyado na hiwalay ngayong laban. Kag goes down.
Yep.
At buhay pa rin si Kari. Hindi na. Finally
Naku
goes
po.
down.
Finally goes down the carry, pero mukhang kaya patang lumaban ng SDG Omega dito. Hayes will be bursted down, pero he has the immortality, so mabubuhay siyang muli.
Oh, nice 3-man knock-up dito. But way too short. Not much damage. Ito sa Beleric with the ultimate for the second time around. Immortality buff para doon sa ating show. At ito na nga damage ng Tamos. Sobrang sakit. Lunox actually gets the kill.
Not just the Tamos,
And
pansinin
they'll
din
get
natin
the
yung
second
Lunox.
one. Exactly.
Ayun na nga, 4-man down for Bren Esports. Actually, That's a wipe out, no?
Definitely.
Kakabuhay lang ni Pain.
Oh, so they know exactly dahil ito na, masakit na nga yung mga...
Hindi na nila
units
kailangan
dito.
mag-lord.
Exactly, they have
Pwede
the
na silang
damage.
rumekta dito.
And there's no way to defend. Kahit si Pain, meron siyang ulti pero wala siyang magagawa.
Napakatagal pa dito. Pain tamang
Winnie of the
ginugulo lang
Dragon.
nila. Pero that's it. SGD will secure the first game of this last series para sa ating MPL Season 3. Napakaganda. Disiplina from